I'd like you to read to the rest of the class the essay that we started last week.
My main ambition is to get married, have 3 children, 2 boys and a girl, and to settle down in a nice house near my parents in Swindon.
Very good, Sarah. Now, Diana. Diana Fluck. What do you want to do when you grow up?
When I grow up, I want to be a Hollywood film star with a cream telephone and a swimming pool.
Thank you, Diana. Now, next week's essay, entitled Where I Went Shopping with My Mother.
Oh! What did you tell school?
Said I had to see the optician. What did you tell Dad?
Said I had to go shopping.
It won't look odd, Mum, will it? It won't look unnatural.
Don't worry about that. All the staff dyed their hair. The women and the men. Some of the men even wear wigs. It's all make-believe. There's nothing natural about acting.
God, what's all going in my eyes?
Oh, hang on. We've got to get it all out. If you want to be an actress, my love, you've got to work at it. You've got to make yourself look special, glamorous. Believe me, it's hard work looking glamorous. Oh, dear.
What does it look like?
Hang on.
Is it
It's
blonde?
lovely. Oh, look, it's much lighter.
Hurry up, you two. We've got a show to put on. Honestly, I don't know why it takes you two so long. What have you done to your hair?
Dyed it, that's all. Just fed up being mousy.
Oh, Peter, it's only a drop of ammonia.
It'll all fall out, you know. Is that... Are you wearing lipstick?
Oh, Dad, all the girls wear it.
Not in my day, they didn't. They didn't want to look common or tarty.
Do I look tarty, Mum?
No, you look lovely, Di. Honestly, it was my idea. I suggested you try dyeing it.
I might have guessed it.
It'll help her confidence for tonight. She wants to look her best, doesn't she?
If she had any more confidence, she'd burst. Come on, hurry up. We're late as it is. Go on, get moving.
Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Don't give the farmer his fun, fun, fun. He'll get by without his rabbit pie. So run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run.
That was perfect. Hair's a triumph. Next week, I'll have a sherry, please, Peter. Next week, we'll do some more. Shh, don't tell Dad.
Excuse me, sweetie. Can you do the jitterbug?
Can I? It's my second talent in life.
What did they give you?
They are so generous, the Yanks. Sugar.
Ah, that'll be useful.
Coffee? Oh.
Your mother's favourite. Now what?
Chocolate.
Oh, yes.
And
Silly girl. You're drunk.
It was an accident.
She's drunk. Look at her. No, you spilled it all over my jacket. I'll get a cloth.
Oh, dear.
why is he always picking on me?
Oh, it's just his way. He does love you, you know.
There's a funny way of showing it.
He shows it when it matters.
You will ask him, Mum, won't you?
Yes.
Promise?
You're going to have your chance, my lovely. I had mine, but I let it go. I'm not going to let that happen to you. Oh, no.
Drama school? In London?
She's wasting her time at school here, Peter. She really has talent. The way those GIs took to her tonight. I think she's got it.
She thinks she is it.
We've got to do what's best for her.
Yes, but going to London, I mean, is that best for her? She's so young.
She's very grown up for her age.
Too grown up, you ask me. Drama school. Well, you know my feelings about the stage.
Yes, I do.
Oh, no, don't start that again. I did not stop you going to that audition. You could have gone.
You made your feelings plain. Look, darling, I know she's a handful. I know you and she often argue. You've both got strong natures, haven't you? Mm-hmm. But you've always done your best for her. And one day she'll realise that. And I know that one day you're going to be very proud of her.
But it's just, you know, it's such a risky business, isn't it? I think she should get proper qualifications. You know, for a career.
Oh, she would. She could study for a diploma in teaching.
Teaching what?
Elocution. She'd have a head start after all the lessons she's had.
Diana, this is a great opportunity.
Yes, I know.
Have you got your ticket safe?
Yes, I have. It's in my purse.
Where's your purse?
In my bag.
As I say, this is a great opportunity. So much hinges
Right.
on what...
There it is. Where's your identity card?
It's in there somewhere.
Work hard, get your qualifications.
Okay.
Good morning. And then you can look forward to a fulfilling career as an elocution teacher. And in due course, God willing, you'll meet a decent young man. Swindon Station.
Oh.
Any pop? Drop us a line, dear.
Bye, Mum.
You know, when you get the chance. I do hope we're doing the right thing.
Of course we are. She'll be all right. She's a sensible girl.
Good afternoon.
Hello. Diana Fluck.
Oh, yes. Could you sign in, please? Have you got your ration book?
There you are.
Thank you. At your age, you're entitled to extra rations, which will also have to be safely indoors by 10 at night. In your second year, you'll be given your own key and able to stay out till 11 like the other girls. Your key, Miss Flock?
Thank you.
This is Miss Hartland. You'll be sharing a dormitory with her.
Hello.
Take no notice of her.
How will I get back in? Fly through the window like Dracula?
You can borrow my keys. Just make sure the old bag doesn't see you.
The art of makeup, fencing, improvisation, mime.
They show you how to drop down.
Dad! Do you do all of these?
During your first year, and Shakespeare, and Ibsen, and the Greek classics.
I want to do everything. Technique of film acting. Have you ever been to a film studio?
No such luck. Some of the girls have.
That's all I ever dreamed about, really.
Really? I dream about being a movie star and marrying a rich man.
Well, I do too, but, well, you've got to start somewhere, haven't you? I can't wait. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or, if thou wilt not, be but sworn, my love.
Salute! En garde! Play! Well parried, Miss Hartland. Have a good thrust here, please, Miss Black. And good ladies, arms stretch. And relax and fall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slap the eyes! Good! Up, down, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Where are you going? Just got an extra class. Cheerio.
Yes, we have a bit more of that, I think. Very nice, dear. Thank you. Yes.
Great. Yeah.
Nice big smile. That's it. Turn this way a bit. Very nice. Yes. That's lovely. Yes, very good indeed. Yeah. And again, yes. That's great. You have a wonderful figure and very photogenic, too.
Thank you.
I wonder, some of the girls pose in the nude. Would you be willing to remove your swimsuit? For an extra fee, an extra £1 an hour.
Tell you what, make it a £5.
Right. Oh, you see, told you. Oh.
A £5. For doing absolutely nothing.
For wearing nothing, you mean? How do you feel doing that?
I felt cold, Jill, very cold. Da-da-da. Da-da-da.
Miss Fluck, what do you... What on earth are you doing?
Well, I'm practicing my act.
An act it may be, but art it is not. Now, kindly come down to earth, and let us continue with As You Like It. I believe you were attempting the part of Rosalind.
And so from hour to hour we ripe and ripe, and then from hour to hour we rot and rot, and thereby hangs a tale.
Diana!
Oh, no, which with a wonder you?
There's an agent wants to speak to you.
What?
He saw you in the scene from Romeo and Juliet. He wants you to telephone him urgently.
Did he say why?
Yes.
I know. He's got me a contract with J. Arthur Rank.
No, but he's got you a screen test.
Screen test? What's the part?
Guess what it is if it's a screen test.
Now, you're playing the Spiff's girlfriend. She's supposed to be a bit sluttish, you know, bit of a tart.
Wonder why they thought of me.
I'm sure I'll pan across with her, all right? Fine. Now, just keep it nice and relaxed, and remember that your eye line is to the left of camera, okay?
Camera rolling.
Quiet, please, everybody.
Diana Fluck test. Take one.
Well, I can't see anything in it myself. There's no glamour. I like glamour, don't you? Archie said that picture meant everything to somebody, and he got it for nothing. Can you beat him? Archie never says when he'll be back. Just says, if anyone drops round, try and entertain him. Well, I'm trying.
And cut.
Head red.
Tilly, darling, you could entertain me any time.
Did you like it?
Why don't we go down the pub and have a little celebration?
Ease off, Freddie. She's underage.
Underage?
Yeah, straight. Jailbait.
My God. What's she going to be like when she grows up?
Just remember that for every star, there are hundreds of actors out of work.
Dad.
There's no substitute for a proper career.
Dad, don't spoil it, please.
Hello, Diana. Sorry to keep you. Place is a madhouse. Mr. Fluck.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Mrs. Fluck.
Mr. Humphreys.
Lovely to meet you. Do come in. You must be very proud of your daughter. She's got a lot of talent.
Oh, she must have something if they're paying her £8 a day. Are they really paying her that?
Do sit down.
Thank you.
Now, I've got the contract right here, ready for you to sign.
£8 a day at her age. It's more than I earned in a month.
There's just one small problem.
Oh, yes. What's the catch?
No catch, I assure you. It's just a question of name. What name Diana should call herself professionally?
Well, her name's Fluck. What's wrong with Fluck?
Well, it's just that some people might put vulgar connotations on it.
Well, it's good enough for my father and for me. Should be good enough for her.
You didn't have the name flickering in lights outside the cinema, did you? Fluck, imagine if the L went out.
What about your grand's name? Dors.
Diana Dors?
Yes. You know, like Greta Garbo, Greer Garson. Diana Dors.
Yes. You're right. It's got something.
Diana Dors. Come and sit by the fire now, dear. I'll have shut that door behind Mr. Noah's back. I saved a nice bit of bacon for the master's breakfast for you, Noah dear. Is that too fast, Mr. Lee?
Go. She's doing really well at Rank Studios. She's got a part in Oliver Twist, directed by David Lean. Remember, he did that wonderful film, Great Expectations. I've heard he's quite a perfectionist and very demanding.
Oliver, here's your tea and take them bits. Now make haste.
Make haste. Make haste.
Now make haste. The master's waiting for you.
And Rank have given me a contract, starting at £10 a week and rising in time to 300.
300 a week?
I knew it. I knew she'd do well.
Oh, I have to be careful what we do with our money.
I'm doing a film in Yorkshire, travelling up there with another actor. His name's Jimmy. Oh, Morse, love you. Say hello to Dad. Oh.
Oh.
Jimmy, you must know those lines backwards by now.
Well, I have to. I won't have a clue what people are saying to me. I just can't cope with a Yorkshire accent.
I'll add now to it. Clément Bartat. Oh, no, Clément Bartat. Do you know, it's funny. My dad spent a fortune on elocution lessons for me, but the parts I play were always working class. Working class bad girls.
I wish I'd done 6 movies in 12 months. Are you complaining?
Complaining? My only complaint is I want the starring role.
Well, you won't have long to wait. You know, I saw you in Dancing with Crime with Dickie Attenborough. I just couldn't believe you were so young.
Couldn't you? Why?
Well, you seemed so mature, so experienced.
Experienced?
Yes.
Well, I'm not.
Really?
No, I'm not. But I'm working on it.
It looks like a storm.
Hope it don't get me out. Well, frizz me perm.
Well, it could be heavy. Let's get in that barn over there.
Oh, look at this dirty place. If I see any spiders, I'll scream me head off.
Ada, come and sit here.
On that mucky floor.
Well, it doesn't have to be on the floor, does it?
Well, we are coming along, aren't we? Saucy.
Here, Rod, you got your mouth organ. Let's have a song.
I took the bus from Ballyrush and she was heavy laden. Away we went like Collingwood Street, it's on the way to Graydon.
Well, you don't need to worry. You're natural.
Just feel like I'm being me.
But you sail through those sexy scenes as if you've done it all before. Did you really mean it when you said on the train about not being experienced?
Yes.
Well, you must have been tempted.
I always hear my father saying every man expects a woman to be a virgin on her wedding night. Do you think that's true?
Well, I suppose things aren't quite the same as they were on your father's day. But a girl has to be careful.
And a man.
Right. And a man.
Here we come gathering nuts in May. I put a girl in the family way. Now I've got 6 to pay every Saturday morning.
Totally wrong.
Well, I've got an early call in the morning. See you tomorrow, then. Good night.
know. I just wanted to ask you something. About tomorrow's...
Yes?
Do you think we could just go through tomorrow's lines, just to see if I know them?
Of course we can. Come in.
Thanks.
Have you got your script?
Oh, no. Well, I suppose I'd better go and get it. Diana, I just wanted to say, well, to tell you, I feel a lot for you. I'm making an idiot of myself.
No, you're not. Honestly, Jimmy, you're not.
I feel so much for you, Diana. And I know that you don't want... Oh, Christ, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry, I better go.
Jimmy. I don't want you to go. When I went to breakfast this morning, I thought everybody would know.
No.
Well, that was a woman at last.
Did they? Did they show any signs?
No, nothing. Nothing at all. Well, I felt quite cheated, really, and then I realised why they didn't.
Why?
Because they thought I was a woman already. It's lovely here, isn't it? So quiet. Makes you feel at peace with yourself, doesn't it?
Yes.
You'd like to live here, wouldn't you?
Yes. Especially when I think of Clapham.
Imagine living in a thatched cottage with roses round the door and waking up to a view like that every morning. You'd love it, wouldn't you?
Well, I'd love to wake up to a view like you.
No, but seriously, Jimmy, it would be my dream.
And my dream, too.
Stuff doesn't do much for me, Archie.
Not for me. This does.
If you were any more forward, you'd fall over.
Di, I'll have to go.
Oh, why so early?
Oh, it's nearly midnight.
Oh, stay and have another drink.
No, I've got a car picking me up at 5:30.
Well, so have I.
Yeah, well, you've got more stamina than I have.
Oh, Jimmy, don't be such a square. Why don't you stay and have some fun? Please stay a little bit longer.
Well, then I'll be here all night.
Well, I'd like you to be here all night, wouldn't you?
I'll stay all night, Di.
Just keep out of this.
What's the matter?
Is this your dream cottage? A bloody doss house?
You watch your language.
Who invited him? A dope pusher. Is this the kind of friend
I told you to watch it.
They're all the same, Di. That creep over there, the spiv. He made a packet during the war in the black market, and he's still doing it. I've seen him flogging nylons in here.
Well, you like me in them, don't you?
That one over there, she's on the game.
No, she's not. She's a painter.
Oh, she's a pro.
She's semi-pro. She only accepts jewellery.
So this is your sort, then? Spivs, and tarts, and con men. I warned you.
Are you all right?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Forgive me?
It wasn't your fault.
I don't invite them, you know. They just turn up.
You encourage them.
Well, maybe. Why shouldn't I? They're alive. They make other people seem half dead by contrast.
You like a bunch of drunken layabouts.
You are beginning to sound just like my father.
Yeah, well, maybe you should listen to your father a little bit more. You're going to mess yourself up. You know that.
It's my life. I'm going to live it.
I'm going.
Jimmy.
Look, Di, I'm sorry. I just can't cope with it anymore. That's the truth of it. I just can't keep up with you.
They can't sack me.
I'm afraid they can. Ranks say they're losing £18 million a year on movies. They can't afford starlets.
I signed a contract.
I'm sorry. You know, I'm as shocked as you are.
I can't believe this, Will. One minute on the white hope of the British film industry, the next I'm on the dole.
Well, that's how this business goes.
What about my career? I have to keep working.
Well, see if there's any work around.
And you'll ring me.
Of course.
I don't care what the part is. I'll play the camel's arse if I have to. Apart from anything else, I'm broke.
Well, I've told you before, you should save your money.
I know. Well, I will. For my next job. You'll get me something. Won't you, Will? Please. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to stay in the flat.
Oh, don't worry. Something will turn up.
And I'm way behind with the rent, Mum.
Oh, well, you can always come home to Swindon.
Do you think I should give my agent a call?
No. Be patient. He'll ring you as soon as he gets you a part.
If ever.
Diana, you won the gold medal for Best Actress at Drama School. You've just been named Actress of the Year by Theatre World. You've made nearly a dozen films. You're not going to be forgotten overnight. Just hold your nerve. That phone will ring when...
Hello?
Hello, Diana. It's Jimmy here.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm well.
Do you want to meet?
No, I can't come out right now. I'm, with my mum.
All right. What about another time? Maybe go to the pictures or have a drink?
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Look, I'll call you when your mum's not there.
All right. Speak to you soon. Bye. Bye.
Who was that?
Nobody. Just an actor I met in Yorkshire.
Go out. You mustn't sit in moping. You're resting, that's all. You're just resting.
Resting on the dole, as Dad would say. I told you, you silly girl.
Just don't let him have the last laugh, huh?
No. I won't. Don't worry, Mum, I'll make it. I won't let them forget Diana Dors. I'll put the kettle on. ring. Can I have your autograph? What's he doing, darling? What's he name?
Drink's all right. I'm going to spot that today.
There you go, Bessie. Thank you.
Telegram, Miss Diana Dors.
Thank you, darling.
Is it from?
It's from... No, I've got no money till Friday.
Still wearing black suspenders, Stuart, you naughty, naughty girl.
Of your heart.
It's not my heart that's the problem. So you are Diana Dors? Well, I've seen all your films, and I've dreamed of meeting you in the flesh so I can make my own mind up.
Oh, yeah. And what do you think?
Not bad.
And who are you?
Didn't Jill tell you who I am? I'm Dennis Hamilton. I'm an actor too, failed.
Can see why.
Nice try, darling. That is not going to get you to Hollywood.
And you can, I suppose.
That's where you belong, and I can get you there.
Got a magic carpet?
Yeah, it's called publicity. With your looks, you should be splashed across every magazine, newspaper in the land. I can do that for you. Just going to get him a drink.
Don't listen to a word he says.
Who is he, Jill?
He's a con man.
So all that about publicity was eyewash?
Well, he does seem to be able to pull a few strings of the press, but runs around drinking with the boys from Fleet Street.
What you got to do is market yourself. You're selling an image, a dream, an illusion. Now, with my contacts, I can get all the publicity you need.
Dennis?
Hello, darling.
I've been waiting an hour outside the Palladium.
Have you? Whatever for?
You said you had tickets for Danny Kaye.
I have.
Well, the show's just about to start.
Good God, is it? Donna, we better get going.
Ty?
Jill, yeah, no, I know Jill. I've known Jill an awful long time. That's my car over there.
Do you really want to go and see Danny Kaye?
Now, let's go somewhere quiet. We can have a drink without interruption. Whoa. You don't mind me admiring your legs, do you?
Why, do you think I hitched my skirt up?
Right.
What's wrong?
Need some petrol.
Can I help?
You hold that.
Wow. You are mustard. You are so lovely. I simply have to ravish you. I ordered a virgin.
I am a virgin. Please don't.
I'll do what I want with you. You're a dirty girl. You're a dirty, dirty little girl. You're amazing.
I have my moments.
I've known lots of actresses, talented good lookers, but you, there really is something different about you, something special.
You think you could persuade the world about that?
Oh, yeah, I can, and I will. Whatever you want.
I want to be a star.
I can make you a star.
So, how was the show? Oh, Di. Don't get involved with him.
I am involved.
Don't disinvolve yourself. He's a spiv, a gold digger.
I haven't got any gold. What else have I got to lose?
Di, listen to me. He's a phony. You know what they say, mad, bad, and
Dangerous to know. You're making him sound irresistible. He's sexy, he's exciting. And all right, he's a con man, but he won't con me, darling.
Di, I knew a girl who went out with him, and she said he used to fly off into these uncontrollable rages. I mean, he even beat her up.
Well, I can look after myself. Maybe he's just what I need.
You're taking a hell of a risk.
Well, if you really can pull strings with the newspapers, maybe it's a risk I have to take.
Hello? Hello, Ealing Borough Council here.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Your house lies directly in the path of a new bypass and it's going to have to be demolished.
Demolished? Are you sure?
You have 2 days in which to appeal against this order, madam.
Well, this is terrible.
I'm terribly, terribly sorry. Good day.
Yes.
Well, it livens things up, doesn't it?
Poor woman.
Your turn.
No.
Come on. Now, just dial this number. Abby. 4 1 2 3.
Hello, who is this, please?
Caxton Hall Registry Office.
Registry office.
Tell them you want to book a wedding.
Hello? Can I help you? Hello?
I mean it. I want us to get married, Dors.
We can't. We can't afford it. You're not earning anything, and I'm flat broke. We couldn't even afford a wedding ring.
Borrowed a couple of quid from a chum.
You're mad.
I'm just madly in love with you. We're a good team, Dors. I can't let you get away.
You're crazy.
I know. We've invited a few newspaper johnnies.
When did you first meet? Was it love at first sight? Have you known each other? What did he say exactly? Did he propose? How romantic was it?
Gentlemen, allow me to present my wife-to-be, the hottest talent in British pictures, Diana Dors.
Does that make you Mr. Dors, Dennis?
Not just yet. Dennis is Mr. Hamilton. I'm Diana Dors.
Where's the reception?
The problem is, we've had a complaint that the signatures of Miss Dors' parents on this licence are not genuine.
Don't talk guff, man.
Complaint from whom?
They didn't give a name.
Look, this complaint is purely malicious.
Well, I tell you, my parents have gone away on holiday, but we telephoned them and they agreed to the marriage and said it would be perfectly right to sign on their behalf.
Now, what more do you want? Now, get on with it. I can't proceed with the ceremony. I told you to damn well get on with it. I can't. I can't proceed.
Dennis, please, please.
You'll marry us, or I will knock your bloody teeth out.
Dennis. Dennis, for God's sake, calm down. This is supposed to be my wedding day.
I'm sorry. He's a little bit upset. He's had a bit to drink, you know. But it's the truth. My parents have agreed to the wedding. We could ring them from here if you think it's necessary.
I'll take care of everything.
Won't you please go on with the wedding?
Very well, Miss Dors.
A dream honeymoon for a very special bride. Week in Italy, and then 2 weeks in the south of France.
A week in Italy and 2 weeks in the south of France. I should Coco. He lapped it up. Always tell them what they want to hear. That's what Dennis says.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
Oh, you look lovely in this one. Have you got a spare copy?
Not more cuttings.
Oh, empty glass. Mary, more bubbly.
Oh, I shouldn't. You're so generous.
Yes, with Diana's money.
Dad?
Your capital is vanishing rapidly. You've issued so many post-dated cheques.
Well, I start another film in a week. Lady Godiva, Mum.
Dennis,
Yeah?
is that your car outside?
The old banger?
Hmm.
Yeah, best we can manage, I'm afraid.
Seems to be attracting a lot of attention.
Dad, come and have another look at these.
Well, they look like bailiffs.
Bailiffs?
You're not behind with the rent, are you?
Only a week or two.
Oh, you could be in serious trouble.
Why, what can they do?
They can evict you from the premises and confiscate all your possessions.
No.
Oh, you won't get any sympathy from these chaps, I'm afraid.
Well, there must be some misunderstanding.
We'll go and talk to them. Come on. Hello, gentlemen. Let me introduce Diana Dors.
Hello. Hello. Hi, nice to meet you. Hello.
I saw you in Diamond City, Miss Dors.
Oh, please, Diana.
Oh, well, Diana. And I thought you were absolutely marvellous.
Thank you, you're too kind. Oh, look, my wedding day. It was the best day of my life. I'd like to share it with you. Would you like me to sign it for you?
Well, I'd be honoured.
May I? Thank you. How do I look? Does it suit me? Look, there's my mum and dad up there. Give them a wave. Hello.
Every cut, thank you.
Lady Godiva in a straw. Dennis, what are you doing here?
Would you believe it?
What?
They cut off the phone.
A phone?
Yeah, you have to ring your father now. If he can get a cheque in the post today.
Dennis, there's no point. I've checked already. The kitty's empty. I rang him earlier.
And what about all the money from this?
That's all been swallowed up by post-dated checks. Dennis,
Wait, you rang him?
I had to, Dennis. Dennis, I had to ring him. I'm pregnant.
We can't even think about having a child.
I was thinking about it, darling. We're having it.
Right, look at our situation. They've got the phone off. We're way behind with the rent. We've got creditors hammering at the door. We have to get out. We have to get away from here.
What about a baby?
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Look, I can borrow enough to rent somewhere cheap in the country, but...
Well, if it's cheap enough, maybe we could manage.
It's going to be hard enough to feed 2, never mind 3.
Dennis, I want to have this baby.
No, I understand that. I know that. I feel just the same as you.
Do you?
Of course I do, you silly goose, but it's the timing.
Well, I've got 6 months. Maybe I'll get work. It'll be all right.
Yeah, and what if you don't get work? What then? See, now, when you're established, we can afford a decent house, good nanny. That'll be the time for a child, not now.
So what are you talking about, having an abortion? Dennis, I can't do that.
Hundreds of women do, and no one would ever know.
But I'd know. Dennis, abortion is illegal. What would happen if anything went wrong? If the police found out, I'd be ruined.
Fine, just go ahead. Blow whatever chance you ever had, because let me tell you, have that baby. You can kiss goodbye to Hollywood. Your career's over. Dors, listen to me. I know a man who's totally reliable. He helps a lot of people with our problem.
Our problem? All right, Dennis, you have it your way. I'm the one carrying this child, and I'll have to live with the guilt for the rest of my life, but I'm sure he can help me with that.
Morning, Di.
Good morning, how are you?
All right, thank you.
Good. Can I have 6 oranges, please?
Yes, of course. I saw you in dance hall the other week with Peter Clark. I thought you were marvellous in that. Stole the show.
You're making me big-headed.
Are you working on anything right now?
Well, I'm due to start my film very soon. Oh, we mustn't forget some candles.
Are you having a party?
Well, I've got some friends coming down from London. Would you mind if I gave you the cheque next week?
Of course not, Di. Don't you worry about that. It's a pleasure to have you as a customer.
Yes, you spoil me. Well, thank you, Dave. I'll see you later.
See you later.
It's a musical revue called Rendezvous.
How was that for the audition? I was never any good at goofing.
It's only a small part, but at least it'll get you back to work.
It's been so long since I performed in front of anybody. I'll probably dry.
No, they're going to love you, darling. Gym slip and pigtails. Come on.
Dad will have a heart attack.
In fact, there is something else, but I'll tell you about it later.
Dacky time with the glasses.
Dennis has been scrumping.
Let's see if I wouldn't, my darling.
Well, then, let's have a go.
Go on.
Come on then, Dorothy.
Mind your lipstick.
Put that away. Put that away. Put that away.
It's useless, Dors. Absolutely useless. Right, stand there. I'll show you how it's done.
Dennis! That's cheesy. It's like a crab apple.
Hi, Dennis.
Bye.
Well, are you going to tell me what this is all about? You can say anything you like in front of Jill.
Look, the American Board of Film Censors has banned Lady Godiva.
And I thought the British were prudes.
They are.
But it's really hit the headlines over there. I've had an American producer on the phone. He's seen you in the film, he's offering you $400 a week, and he wants you in Hollywood.
Hollywood? Oh, that's fantastic.
Just one small snag. He's insisting you get a divorce.
What? Oh. Well, would you like to tell Dennis? Sorry, no, you're too young to die.
Well, we've got to move fast. Phone me tomorrow.
Divorced?
It wouldn't make any difference to us, would it?
Are you serious?
Dennis, he's not talking about Ealing Studios. He's talking about Hollywood. What have I ever done here but a string of bit parts in B movies? Of course I'm serious. Anyway, we could get married again eventually.
That'd be stupid.
Well, at least let's talk it over with Will.
The bloody yes. Do you think I'm gonna let some cigar-sucking yank come over here, dictate my marriage? You tell him to get stuff. Tell that agent to get stuff too.
Why? Because he's saying what you don't want to hear? Who was it told me it wouldn't help my career if I had a baby? Let's face it, Dennis, fans do prefer film stars to be single.
Yeah. So they can fantasize about screwing them.
You keep saying you want me to be this big star. This could be my one chance.
Dors, listen to me. I promise I can build you up into the greatest star this country has ever known.
While you're at it, can you get me a title?
I'm going to make you the female Errol Flynn.
I don't want to be the female Errol Flynn, thank
Now,
you.
I'll see to it that you get more publicity than he ever had. We'll announce to the press that you have turned down a Hollywood contract to stay in England, the country you love.
They'll never swallow that.
Well, they'll swallow it because they want to.
Why didn't you take up the Hollywood offer?
Well, I turned down Hollywood because, you know, I love Britain. I love all things British, which is why I insisted on having a British car.
Now, Diana is now the youngest registered owner of a Rolls-Royce in the country.
How old is the car, Diana?
That is a 1931 model, same year as myself.
Classic year. They don't make them like this anymore.
Careful, boys, you're hiding what I'm selling.
Now, there's more to Diana than just a fantastic figure. She is a fantastic talent as well. You all know her as a movie star. Live on stage, she's a revelation.
Don't take his word for it, boys. Come and see me in the show next week.
Diana, darling, you were fantastic. And I'm not the only one to think so. Laurence Olivier is filming The Beggar's Opera. He wants you to play Lucy Lockett to his Macheath.
Film with Laurence Olivier?
Yes.
Is he serious?
Deadly serious. He wants you to meet the director, Peter Brook.
Oh, Dennis, darling. Laurence Olivier wants me to be in The Beggar's Opera.
Oh, he does he?
Dennis, imagine a film with Laurence Olivier.
Oh, forget it.
What?
The Beggar's Opera? Are you joking? What will that do for you, huh?
Well, Diana, if Olivier invites you to do a film, you do it. I mean, that is if you're serious about acting.
Excuse me, would you like to explain to me exactly why Olivier is so keen to have Diana in his film?
Because he's seen what she can do.
Exactly. Diana can dance, she can sing, she can act, she can make him laugh. Love her. But you're not going to get a Hollywood doing an art movie. You have to wait for the right offer.
Dennis, The Beggar's Opera might be just the kind of film that I do need to do.
Who'll want to see it? Bunch of eggheads in duffel coats.
I can't turn down a film with Laurence Olivier.
You can turn down who you like. Soon, you're going to have producers queuing up for your signature, British and American.
Well, I don't know.
Well, Diane, it's your big chance.
I'll sleep on it. I'll ring you in the morning.
Listen to me, Dors. We are ready for takeoff. We're going to do it properly. We'll have our own company, Diana Dors Limited. I'll look after all the books, the finances and marketing, publicity. I'll look after all of that. All you have to do is charm them out of their pants.
Nothing easier.
You'll be able to choose your films, the sort of films that people want to see.
Diana Dors celebrates her latest triumph in the hit film The Weak and the Wicked with the purchase of a luxury mansion near Maidenhead. The press were here today to enjoy the celebrations.
All yours, boys.
Blue is such a marvellous colour for blondes.
Diana, is it true you failed your driving test?
Yes, darling, I did. I failed because I didn't look in the mirror. Fancy that. Me, a film star, and forgetting to look in the mirror.
Finished, boys? Let me show you around. There are 23 bedrooms, 2 lodges, squash, tennis courts, swimming pool, a home fit for a star. Boys.
This way, Diana. Another one.
Thanks, Diana. Would you believe it? Some damn magistrate in Halifax has declared it obscene. I think the 3D must have got him overexcited. But 3D is the thing of the future, like Diana herself. France has got Bardot, Italy's got Lola Brigida, America's got Monroe. Britain? We've got Diana Dors.
Well done.
These people have never seen a Cadillac before, except in the movies.
Feel like we're living in a movie, don't you?
Oh, no, we are. So these people need some glamour in their life, and you're going to give it to them. You lead the life they want to lead. Way back, that's right.
Autograph thing. Of course you can, darling. What's your name?
Margie.
Margie. And where are you from, Margie?
Pimlico.
Pimlico. I tell you what, why don't you jump in here next to me? There's your book. Look, you look lovely.
Good heavens, Diana, you do food here as well?
Well, you've got to keep it straight up, darling.
Come and have a look at this. You come too, Archie. Keep going up there.
This is almost lovely. Right down there, Archie.
To the left at the top of the stairs, we're going to them. You have to be very quiet, right?
Who are they?
He's a producer. Could be useful. Doing him a favour.
You're doing him a favour, are you? Who's the girl?
I don't know, she's some starlet. Look at the old goat, though.
I think you prefer watching to doing, don't you, Dennis? sex is just a game to you.
Yeah, well, what is sex but a game? A marvellous game.
You're insane.
Dors, come on, we're just having a bit of fun. But don't pretend you're shocked.
Grow up, Dennis.
Well, I'm not shocked. Been with him too long for anything he ever does to shock me anymore.
Well, you've always known there was another side to Dennis. A dark side, even a dangerous side.
I know, Jill, but it seems to be getting worse. These parties every night always lead to orgies every night. Jill, I don't mind what anybody does as long as they don't frighten the horses. Just make the cocoa and get on with it.
Well, I don't know about the horses, but he certainly frightens me.
What frightens me is what's it doing to us, to Dennis and me. I used to think I could control it, you know.
I don't think anyone can control it. I certainly don't think he can.
No. No, nor do I.
What are you two witches plotting now, eh? Come on, let's have some fun. Let's go back to the party.
Archie. Dennis!
Bye.
Dennis, darling, you won't believe what's happened. I've just been with Will. Rank have offered me a new contract. A film a year. Any film I want to make. Isn't it marvellous? Any film I want to make. Aren't you pleased?
Dors, darling.
What is it?
That was a call for you.
Who was it? Dennis, who was it?
I'm sorry, darling. Your mum's very ill.
How's Dennis? Behaving himself?
Yes, he is. He'll be up. Just wanted you to myself for a minute. He's taken up painting. He's building an aviary with lots of exotic birds in it, you know, toucans and things.
He never ceases to surprise me. Don't cry, darling. You've made me so happy.
Have I?
My little girl, Star, became what you wanted to be.
And what you wanted me to be.
I wanted you to fulfill my dreams. Do what I could never do.
I could never have made it without you, Mum. If I've got any talent, it's all because of you. It certainly wasn't anything to do with that.
Don't be too hard on him. He did try.
It doesn't matter. matter. All that matters is that you get better. And when you do, I'm gonna take you on a long holiday. Somewhere nice, hot, with lots of sunshine. Where we go? I don't know, anywhere you want to go. Hollywood. Of course. Where else will go to Hollywood? Might as well. Spent enough time there, didn't we? Yes, we did. But now we'll go for real, won't we? Promise. Of course we will.
She's gone.
It's a serious role. I think it's the best I've ever been offered.
They want you to play a condemned woman in a death cell.
No, Dennis, I want to play her. I think it's the sort of part my mum would have wanted me to play.
It's a bit sinister for you, isn't it?
This is a great part.
Yeah, but can you imagine what you'll look like? No makeup, hair cropped, wearing a prison uniform.
I can't play a dumb blonde for the rest of my life, Dennis. It's the first serious part I've ever been offered. It could be the making of me.
Yeah, it could be the death of you. What will your fans think?
Well, we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Doesn't matter what I think, does it?
No, of course it doesn't in your present state of mind.
What do you know about the state of my mind? You're none of you human. You know nothing. Nothing!
Would you like to play? It's all arranged.
Look, I'm sick of everything being arranged. I don't understand this game and I never will.
Well, it's easy to learn if you want.
I don't want to learn! Ingrid Bergman wanted this part. Vivian Lee, Margaret Leighton, they all wanted it, but I got it.
And you deserved it.
This will be my night. No matter what happens to me, nobody can ever take this away. My only regret is my mum isn't here to see it. She isn't here to share the success.
No one can take it away and no one will.
At last, I've been accepted as a serious actress. And that's how I intend to go on.
Dors, look, I told you I'd make you the biggest star in British films, and I have.
I said serious actress. You didn't want me to do this film. You wanted me to stay the dumb blonde.
I only wanted what was best for you.
I hate all this blonde bombshell stuff. I'm through with it. No more headline hogging, no more stunts, no more sensational stories.
Never mind about that. It doesn't matter a damn what they print about you as long as they get the name right.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong. It does matter. It matters to me. From now on, we do things my way. Thank you. Thank you.
this guy is a producer, you know, you're making it. His sister. Is that girl, is it?
Hello, darling.
Does she know about you and your women? Do you want me to tell her? Or don't you want to lose your meal ticket?
My meal ticket, I created her.
But you don't think her talent had anything to do with it?
She was a nobody when I met her. I created Diana Dors.
Oh, sure. Svengalian suede shoes.
Hey, darling.
Dennis?
Now, can I get a drink?
Got to go up at 5.
Dors!
Just leave it, Dennis.
You don't believe what Archie was saying. He only said it because he saw you there. He's always had it.
He knows you too well.
Crap about women. I was just flirting. You know me.
Yes, Dennis, I do know you. I'm not blind. I'm not deaf. I know all about your affairs.
I haven't been near anyone else since I met you.
You're a bloody liar.
I swear.
And a pervert. You're pathetic. Leave me alone, Dennis. Get back down to your starlets.
Come on.
I don't want to see any bloody reporters, Dennis.
Come on. We mustn't keep the press waiting, this way.
Dennis! Dennis! Dennis, Dennis!
Now do your bloody interviews!
Britain's dynamite explodes on the city today. Diana Dors, a fascinating fabrication of femininity, arrives to compete for the world's glamour spotlight on Maryland's home ground.
Do I look all right?
You look sensational, darling.
Oh, Dennis, I can't believe it. I can't believe it's real.
It's real. You made it, Dors. This is the big time.
Well, I haven't made it yet, have I?
Suddenly roll out the red carpet, don't they?
Yes, I just hope I don't trip over it.
No, you won't. It's knock and do, darling.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the press conference. Today, as head of RKO, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you for the first time England's hottest female star, Diana Dors. I first saw Diana in a little British picture called A Kid for Two Farthings, directed by Carol Reed, and I thought she was remarkable. Very talented, natural actress. So I thought we might have something very special if we could combine that talent with her other gifts.
My other gifts, boys, are, of course, singing and dancing.
What do you think of Marilyn Monroe, Diana?
I love her. Well, she's blonde, she's talented, she's got a terrific figure. How could I not love her? But seriously, boys, she's really very different to me.
You know, she's filming in Britain right now with Laurence Olivier.
Yes, she's there, and I'm here.
Is that how you see yourself? As Britain's answer to Marilyn?
Well, when she was first seen in Britain a few years ago in the asphalt jungle, I'd already made a dozen movies. The British press said then that she resembled me.
Diana has contracted to do 3 pictures with RKO, including, I am proud to announce, a movie with Rod Steiger.
Well, I'm delighted to have this opportunity to work with one of England's most talented young stars.
And as far as Mr. Steiger's concerned, I'm just a fan.
I'm sure they're going to be magnificent together.
You looked very beautiful last night in the nightclub. You look even more beautiful by the sea.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You know, you make a lonely man very happy. You don't mind if a lonely man tries to make you happy back.
Oh, it's the one I showed you last night in the window.
You like that?
It's beautiful.
Here. Then, of course, we kiss.
Drink?
Thanks. So you settling in okay?
I'm loving it. Dennis isn't very happy, though.
What, you mean he's bored out here?
I keep having to find him things to do. I've sent him off house hunting.
Well, so you want to get him out of your hair, huh?
I just want to feel free to enjoy myself here. I'm enjoying it so much, acting in a Hollywood movie and acting with you. You don't know how much it means to me.
It means a hell of a lot to me, too, you know.
Does it?
It does. Really. Maybe when we get a break, maybe you'd like to come out to Malibu. If you're free.
Yes, please.
I love to sit up on the roof of my house, glass of wine in my hand, just looking out over the ocean.
I'd love it.
Well, we can have a swim, have lunch, just relax.
Sounds like paradise to me.
So what do you think? Isn't it a peach?
Yes, but... well, what's the rent?
I don't know, God knows. Studio I look after, haven't I?
Well, I don't think that's in my contract, Dennis, but... well, now that we've got it, what I'd really like to do is throw a party.
Before?
Well, for everyone in Hollywood. Well, everyone that matters. The only problem is people don't really know me here.
Well, they soon will.
If they don't know me now, what I'd love to do is get some friends over from England. People who know what I've done.
I'm going to invite all the top names in Hollywood. Now, you leave it all to me. I'll organise everything. Have a look at the garden.
How are you, darling? It's been such a long time. Missing London? Hollywood? I don't think so, darling. Oh, be careful what I say. This place is crawling with press. We'll say one thing, though. I do miss my mates. See you later. Hi, sweetie.
Hey, you're looking beautiful.
Sure, I can help you. Why don't we get together sometime and talk about it? Excuse me. I was hoping to meet your lovely wife, Mr. Steiger. Couldn't she make it?
She sends her apologies. She's acting in a play on Broadway. Another time.
Yeah, well, life with an actress. Both know the problems, especially a beautiful one.
Excuse me. Hello. It's lovely to see you. And your wife. Hello.
I wouldn't have missed you for anything.
What can I get you to drink?
Don't worry about us, Diana. You go entertain your guests. I've got quite a cast list here.
I know. Everybody turned up. I'm so pleased.
We'll help ourselves to drinks. Invited everybody she knows in Hollywood. Or everybody she thinks she ought to.
More like Mayweather.
With me and my wife. I used to be a professional boxer. Could have killed him.
No, Dennis. It's me you've killed.
You seen this?
Yes.
What do you think?
They're saying it was a stunt, that we planned it, but we didn't.
That's not the point. The point is your husband brutally assaulted a photographer. So now the whole press is baying for his blood.
I know. I'm sorry, it won't happen again.
Damn right it won't.
Yes.
You know what he's been doing while you've been shooting? Spent the entire time on the company cruise crawling around the deck on his hands and knees, peeping through the portholes of the private cabins to see what was going on. And when he found something to his taste, he'd call everyone over to have a look. I think he's diseased. Man's a menace to himself and to you.
What am I supposed to do about it?
Only one thing you can do if you want to make it in Hollywood.
What?
Dump him.
Oh, hello, darling. Yeah, good day.
You all right?
Yeah, I just had a bit of a headache. I'm all right now. It's marvellous what a bit of Chopin can do for you.
Dennis, we need to talk.
We never stop talking.
I think it'd be better if we separated for a while.
For a while?
I think it'd be better if we separated.
Who put you up to this? Steiger?
No. Dennis, sit down. Please, just sit down.
There's no use lying about it. It's all over town.
I'm not going to lie about it. Please, will you just sit down?
The truth, Dors.
The truth is, I've fallen in love with Rod, and you made me do it.
I did.
Yes. You were jealous and unfaithful. You destroyed what we had.
None of those women, they meant nothing to me. You are the only woman that's ever mattered.
It's too late, Dennis. It's finished.
So you really think you're in love with Steiger?
I know I am.
And he is with you?
Yes, and you're just going to have to accept it.
Christ, you bloody idiot. Stars like that screw every actress they meet.
Don't cast everybody in your image, Dennis. He's not like you. He's
What?
He's kind and he's gentle. He's a complex intellectual.
Intellectual? Tear his bloody head off.
He's the kind of man I want.
Fine, it's up to you. Stick with me, you go to the top. You stay with him and you rock. Your choice, Dors.
Hey, for you. Thought you were great today. Hey, what's this?
Just hold me. I told Dennis about us.
You told him?
Was I wrong?
Who's he gonna kill first, me or you?
Don't worry about Dennis. It's over between us. We can be together properly now.
Of course we can.
You do want that, don't you?
Press are in a frenzy about you and Steiger.
Oh, it'll blow over.
And you've upset the Women's Catholic Guild. They describe you as a wanton hussy who should get back to England before she causes any more contamination.
Then they get a kick out of it. The hypocrites. Surely you can't be taking them seriously.
You can't be serious about Rod.
I'm in love with him.
You're both married.
It's over between me and Dennis. And Rod, well, Rod's gone back to New York to sort out his marriage problems.
You're both crazy. Do you know what you're doing? You will both be crucified. You're new to Hollywood. I suppose you think your private life is your own concern.
Yes.
Well,
I
it's
don't see
not.
how it's any...
It's my concern, as head of RKO Studios. Now, you carry on the way you are. You leave us only one choice.
I don't know what you mean.
Your contract contains a morals clause guaranteeing your good behavior, right?
Yes.
But you carry on like you are. You leave us no choice but to pull that clause. We'll cancel your contract. Think about it.
Thank you, Paquita.
Miss Dors' residence. It's Mr. Steiger for you, Miss Dors.
Oh, thank you. Hello, Rod, darling. Oh, I'm missing you so much.
Diana, listen to me. You must go home for a while.
What do you mean? This is my home now.
I'm confused. We're both confused. Live your life and enjoy it.
But, well, how can I do that when I love you?
Diana, I'm sorry.
Rod? Rod? I never saw Rod again. I was left with an impossible choice. Should I stay and fight to keep my Hollywood dream alive, or go back to England and to Dennis? Dennis, darling, we've done our bit for the press. Let's not confuse it with real life. No, Dennis has one half of the house, I have the other. We meet sometimes, but he lives his life, I live mine.
Why on earth did you take him back, Di?
Oh, I don't know, darling. I suppose we still love each other in a funny sort of way. But things have changed since Rod. Well, I've changed. He hasn't changed. Look at him.
Are they, the Cray brothers?
I've met their mum. She's lovely. I'll introduce you if you like.
Another time, perhaps.
Did I tell you I'm playing the Dinah Dors show on television?
No, Di, that's wonderful.
No. For the first time, I feel completely in control of my own life and career. Feels great, Jill.
I always knew you'd do your own show. Who else is in it?
We will be having other acts on the show, Dickie, but what we really need is a good comedian who can, you know, do a few spots of his own, act as a linkman, and introduce me.
Well, I never thought you needed introducing, Diana.
Well, some people seem to think so.
Look, I think we'd make a great team. Would you like to see some scripts?
No, no. That's all right. I've seen your show, darling. It was lousy.
Oh, thanks. Want to write me some gags?
No, seriously. It was great. Funniest show in town.
So when are you free, Dickie?
As soon as I finish at the Stoke Club.
That's great. Thank you. Thank you for coming in.
Great.
We'll be in touch very soon. So, what do you think?
I think he's great. He'll be perfect.
So when do you start rehearsals? You've got 4 more weeks on the Victor Mature picture, haven't you?
Right after that.
And you won't be taking a break?
No, no breaks. I want to keep working. I've got to keep working. He's been doing it for years. You know, the funny thing about Dennis is that despite all of his affairs, he's still as jealous as ever. When I told him about the film with Victor Mature, he was utterly paranoid.
Well, Victor Mature does have quite a big reputation.
He was convinced I was having it off with him.
And are you?
No, darling, I'm having it off with a stuntman. He's so obsessed with Victor Mature that he never notices the stuntman in the background. And what's he like? Oh, he's a handsome hunk. He's gentle and considerate, which is exactly what I need right now, I tell you.
You bitch.
What?
You treacherous bitch.
Dennis, what are you doing?
Don't play the bloody innocent with me, Dors. I know all about you. Sign that.
What is it?
Sign it.
No.
Just sign it.
She can't sign something without even reading it. Don't be ridiculous.
Shut up! I want what's mine. Now sign that paper.
Dennis, you can't have the house. The house is mine.
Go and live with your bloody stuntman.
Stuntman?
The one you are having it off with. I've got it all here. You want to hear it?
Dennis, you can't have this house. The house belongs to me.
I made you, Dors. You owe me everything. Now sign it. Sign the paper, or I will swing for you.
Between the songs and the dance routines, we do the comedy sketches. Here. At the doctor's. Well, I'll open on you on the outside of the surgery, and I'll come in, okay? Darling, did you see the doctor?
Yes, dear.
And, darling, are you going to have it?
Yes, dear.
And does he know what it's going to be?
Yes, dear. Measles.
Diana, when I wrote that punchline, I thought it was funny. It's a joke, you know, to laugh at.
It is funny, Dickie. It's not the script, it's me. I'm sorry, I'll get it.
I know you will.
He made me sign.
Diana, you can't let him get away with it.
forced me to sign away the house, the cars, the river launch, even the cash in the safe.
You signed under duress. It won't stand up in law. You've got to challenge him.
Maybe it's for the best. I want the house, but I give up all the rest if you just get out of my life.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure it's finished. I just wish I were free of him.
I wish you were too.
Hello. Dennis, darling. Who was the priest?
I've been taking instruction.
Really? When did you become religious?
Well, as insurance, I thought I'd better cover myself just in case there is something on the other side. No, since I've found out how bad things are.
What do you mean?
My number's up, Dors.
What's wrong with you? I didn't even know you were ill.
Dodgy ticker.
But you're only 34. You're still so young. Thousands of people have heart complaints. You'll just have to take it easy when you come out.
Don't talk such rot, Dors. I expected better from you. I had a letter from your lawyer about the divorce asking for a list of infidelities. I told him I'd write them all down if he had a week spare to read them.
Cheeky sod.
Hey, I had a cracking success with your show.
Yeah, it's a big hit. Largely thanks to Dickie.
I like him. He's got something.
Sorry I haven't been. I've had so much to do. I haven't got much time.
Well, neither have I.
Dennis.
Goodbye, Dors. I did love you, you know. In my way. Still do.
I love you too.
Oh, I mean it. Burn here, I've had plenty of time to think. All I can think about is you and our love. Or the love we had. Do you know, in all the crap, that was my life. That was the only fine, really beautiful thing. And I had to kill it.
You didn't kill it, darling.
I'll be seeing you again.
You upset me when you talk like that.
I won't be here when you come back. Give me a kiss. Proper kiss.
The way of love. The way of love was thus. He was born one winter morn, with hands delicious, and it was well with us. Love came our quiet way, lit pride in us and died in us, all in a winter's day. There is no more to say.
And the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen.
I think all his mistresses have turned up. Like a gate crasher, Joe.
No wonder his heart gave out.
Wasn't his heart, darling. The doctor at the clinic told me...
What?
It was syphilis.
Syphilis?
In its last stages.
Oh, my God. Di, you haven't...
The doctor said it couldn't have affected me. Too long ago.
Thank God.
He must have caught it in his teens, you know.
It explains the mood swings.
1 minute an angel, the next a raging monster.
Did he know?
No. You know Dennis never went near a doctor till the end.
Poor Dennis.
Poor Dennis. I hate the bastard. Still, say what you like about him. He was the most exciting man I've ever met.
He ran up enormous debts.
What about the house?
Remortgaged, I'm afraid. It's the bank's property. I have a list of creditors here. It's rather a bulky document, so you can see, but if you'd like to go through the figures...
I can't believe it. I can't believe he's blown it all. He's left me with nothing.
Worse than that. He's left you facing a bill for thousands of pounds in unpaid tax over the last few years, and a bankruptcy order.
Bankruptcy?
I'm afraid you're the only target left for the taxman and the bankruptcy courts.
Bastard, if he wasn't dead, I'd strangle him.
What you urgently need is a top-class financial advisor to help you deal with these debts.
I'll pay my debts. I'll work and pay them. I always have. I always will. It's crazy, Jim. Here I am, the famous Diana Dors, and yet I don't know where the hell my next meal's coming from. Pushing 30 and penniless.
Well, what about the money from your TV show?
Oh, gone straight to the tax man.
Must be something you can do.
Well, there is one thing. The news of the world's been after my life story for ages.
No.
Well, they're offering 36 grand.
Di.
Oh, I know, Jill. I know what to expect. Journalists pawing all over me. Still, it's my story I'm selling, but it won't involve anybody else. You don't look impressed.
Well, I think it's a bit cheap.
Well, for 36 grand, darling, I don't mind being a bit cheap.
But Di, the news of the world, I mean...
Well, my life's always been a bit of an open newspaper. The sultry blonde bombshell with the wiggle. If that's what they want, darling, they can damn well have it. With knobs on.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big warm welcome to Miss Diana Dors.
Thank you. Oh, it's so lovely to be here this evening. I can tell you I only just made it. Somebody missing. Ladies and gentlemen, please let me introduce my compere, presenter, and scriptwriter, Mr. Dickie Dawson.
Hey, well, haven't you forgotten something?
Oh, yes? And husband. We got married while we were rehearsing the show. And I'm delighted to tell you we'll soon be expecting another little Dawson.
Dors' son.
Or Dors' daughter. Whichever. We wanted you to be the first to know. They've really gone to town. They've cheapened and sensationalized every damn thing. I said I'd sell my life. I didn't want to sell my soul.
You've got to ignore it, Diana. They just want to sell newspapers. They don't give a damn about you.
No, they don't. One minute in Britain's pin-up girl, the next time a sex-obsessed tart.
Where was I again when you were having all these naked orgies?
You were helping me make the cocoa. Look at this. The best thing she could do for her baby is to have it adopted. The life of a child whose parents live in a blaze of publicity is very undesirable. The sheer hypocrisy of it all. It's...
Well, maybe the Queen should have her children adopted.
This isn't publicity, it's a public execution.
Look, you can't worry about this crap, Diana. The public love you. I know they do. In fact, I'm going to put this rubbish where it belongs. In the trash.
He's right, Di. The public are on your side. They know you.
They know me. I don't know myself anymore. It all happened so fast, Jill. Estranged wife, widow, married again in 8 weeks. Do you know, it's funny. If anyone says to me, your husband's over there, I still turn around and expect to see Dennis.
It's going to take some time.
I know. Still, the most important thing to me now is this. I don't care what the Archbishop of Canterbury or anyone says. I'm going to make sure my child grows up in a blaze of privacy.
Mr. Dawson?
Yes?
It's a boy.
It's a boy!
What's his name, Di?
Mark.
And what's he weigh?
He weighs 6 pounds, 15 ounces.
And that's just his head.
Diana, can you hold him up for a shot?
Sure. Take as many photos as you can. You won't be getting any more for a long, long time.
Why no photos, Di?
Because I want him to grow up like any normal child. And I want to prove the Archbishop of Canterbury was wrong when he called me a wanton hussy, unfit to bring up a child.
You tell him, Di.
Anyway, boys, just goes to show you can never believe what you hear about the bishop and the actress.
Could you just hold it up, boy?
Diana, we've got to discuss the American deal. Well, it's a great opportunity for us.
They're offering 1 month's cabaret in Las Vegas at $7,000 a week.
Not after the taxman's taken his cut.
No, and you'd really earn it. The schedule's pretty punishing.
Well, I don't mind that. I just don't like the idea of leaving Mark.
Don't worry, baby. I'll be there with you.
Is there nothing here?
Only a movie I don't think would interest you, called Saturday Night and Sunday Morning. They're doing it on a shoestring. The male lead's been making waves in the theatre, but he's an unknown quantity.
Who is he?
Young chap called Albert Finney.
Should I read the script?
They're only paying peanuts. I'd grab the Vegas offer.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I once believed all fellas were nice. But girls, listen to me. Take my advice. Girls, you better get yourself on the right track. 'Cause finding a good man, girl, is like finding a needle in a haystack. What I say, girl, needle in a haystack. I'll tell you, shoot, shoot, what I shoot.
I'm not talking about that.
Well, I write all the material for her shows, and sometimes I appear with her, but I got my own show as well.
Oh, yeah?
The Dickie Dawson Show.
What'd you say your name was?
Dickie Dawson.
What's the show?
Well, it's comedy routines. I do impressions.
Yeah, well, we'll let you know, Dickie, okay? Thanks.
You know, I say I'm Dickie Dawson, and they say, oh, Diana Dawes' husband. Give me a break.
You'll get your break, Dickie.
Oh, yeah. But by then they'll have to will me on.
You know you've got the talent.
I know that. But what good does it mean now? I tell you, it's getting to me. I can't sleep. I'm taking sleeping pills just to get some rest. I just keep thinking that I'm never going to work again.
It'll come, Dickie.
We've been here for 5 years, Diana, and it still hasn't come. While you've been schlepping around touring, I've been looking after Mark and Gary.
We've been through all this.
But how can I get a breakthrough if I can't even get an audition? I'm a nobody here. A nobody. They don't even know my name. At least in England, people knew my name.
So, what? You want to go back to England?
Oh, no. No. Because this is where the action is. And this is where we make it.
Oh! Ah! Ah! Darling, you all right? Have you pulled something?
Oh, cramp. I got a cramp. Ah!
Can I help?
Oh, no. No, it'll be all right in a minute. Ah.
Well, that's life, huh? Just one spasm after another.
Oh. Ah, all right. It's easy now. Ah.
Would you like me to massage it for you?
My leg?
Mm-hmm.
No. I want you to get back into bed.
You're a sucker for punishment.
Yeah, well, if this is punishment, call me a masochist.
Well, Steve, I could get used to you. Dickie, you there? Dickie, you all right?
Yeah, fine.
Where are the kids?
With the nanny.
Do you know where she's taken them?
Try the nursery.
Come and give Mummy a big cuddle. Oh, yes. Oh, my big boy. Dickie.
Hmm?
Dickie, we gotta talk.
Talk? What have we got to talk about?
Precisely. What do you see ahead of us, Dickie?
What do you mean, what do I see?
I'm asking you what you think the future holds for us.
Well, God knows. I haven't got a crystal ball.
You want to know what the future holds for us? I'll tell you. 20 years' time, the boys will have grown up and gone, and we'll be left alone with each other.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing at all if we're talking, if we're lovers, but we're not even friends. We're more like strangers living in the same house. Is that what you want?
Is that what you want?
No, it's not what I want, not now, and not in the future. What kind of a life is this? It's like living in a luxury hell. I spent the last 6 years flogging myself around the cabaret circuit, buying this mansion, the yacht, the E-Type, everything you wanted, everything the kids wanted, and what do I get back in return? I come home and I find you locked away in your bedroom, brooding about your career.
Because I can't get any work. Well, you think I don't want to work? I'd do anything just to get an interview.
You don't give a damn about me, about how I feel. And the kids. Even the kids seem happier with a nanny than they do with me because I never get the chance to spend any time with them.
Well, now's your chance.
Why, what do you mean?
Because for the next couple of weeks, they're all yours. I'm off to England.
To England? Why?
Oh, to talk to the tax people. To sort out the financial mess you left behind you.
You know that wasn't my fault.
No. It never is it?
Come back.
Come back?
Uh-huh. To the house.
Thought we were going down to a restaurant for lunch.
Well, Dickie's in England, and I just like to have you around the place for a while. So I can imagine you there when you're not there. It'll make it more bearable. And I want you to meet the boys. You'll love them. They're lovely kids.
Yeah, I love kids, but,
What?
Well, what are you trying to do, Diana? That's going public in a big way.
Maybe. But maybe it's the best thing. It's not going to be easy whatever happens. Divorce never is it?
Are you sure you want a divorce?
I just want a normal life, that's all.
You came to Hollywood wanting a normal life.
Dickie wants to be in Hollywood. I could work anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, what matters most to me is a happy home life. A family. So, do you think I can entice you back here?
Yeah. I might even leave my little apartment for this.
Hi, Steve. You are Steve, I take it. Not some other schmuck she's picked up.
Yeah, I'm Steve.
Steve was in my show at Caesar's Palace.
Yeah, I know all about Steve. Hey, take it easy. I've got a message for you.
A message?
Oh, yeah. From your wife.
Don't believe him, he's lying.
She wants you home for the birth of the baby.
What baby?
Oh, now, didn't he tell you about the baby? You know, I think you better go home right now. Get out of here while you can.
Is there any wonder I try to find affection elsewhere when there's none at home?
Affection? Well, you're an affection junkie. You'll jump into bed with any hunk who smiles at you. You can't resist it. The only time you do sleep alone is when you're at home.
That's what I'm saying.
You know your problem? You're immature. You're mentally unstable. My advice to you is to see a psychiatrist.
I don't need a psychiatrist, Dickie. I need a lawyer. I want a divorce.
Well, suit yourself, but whatever you do, I stay here and the kids stay with me. You? You can do what you like.
You're going away again.
Darling, I have to. I have no choice.
Why do you keep going away?
Well, I'm doing a show in London, and Daddy and I... You see, Mark, sometimes people have to be apart. But it doesn't mean I don't love you. And Daddy loves you, and he'll look after you.
When will you be back?
Well, I want you to come to England when I can get a place there, and then we can all spend some time together. I'm so sorry, Mother. I don't want to go. But I have no choice. I can't stay here. Somebody's got to pay the bills.
How does it feel to be back home again, Diana?
Now, what do you want me to do? Wave a Union Jack and sing Rule Britannia? Can't you tell? I've never been happier.
But what are your immediate plans?
Well, I've been invited to star in an American musical coming to the West End later this year. And I've been offered a season at Blackpool.
Is it true you'll be releasing a record, Di?
Well, you know me, I'll have a go at anything, but yes, a record producer is interested.
Is it psychedelic?
Do what, love?
I'll take that as a no, shall I?
Oh, no, listen, I love pop music. I sometimes think I was born ahead of my time.
We'll think of joining you in London.
Goodbye, thank you.
How the children die!
Dorsey. Sorry to keep you, darling. You know how it is.
I see you've acquired some new faces, Will.
Yes, we've come up in the world. Now, make yourself comfy. There.
Thank you.
I must say, darling, your arrivals and departures never go unnoticed.
So what's new?
What's new? I don't know how to say this to you, darling.
Say what, Will?
I don't know whether you were wise to quit America.
Well, I had to. My life with Dickie was going down the drain. I had to get away.
But surely you could have sorted out your problems with Dickie without leaving America.
Maybe I could have. But I didn't want to tour the States for the rest of my life. I must have done every single one of them except Alaska.
Well, I think you might do better to go back.
Go back? I've only just got off the plane.
Look, Diana, things have changed a hell of a lot while you've been away. In the entertainment scene, it's totally different. It's a youth scene. The Beatles, the pill. It's a madhouse. And the kids have taken over.
About time, too.
Okay, but where does that leave you?
What's it got to do with me?
Well, the days of the sexy blonde with the hourglass figure have long gone, finished. Jane Mansfield is, well, just a joke with the kids now.
And Diana Dors?
I don't think they'd even know you. No, I'm sorry, darling, but that's how it is. Well, that's why I think you ought to go back.
You're wrong.
Well, I'd like to believe that.
You think I've forgotten?
Look, Diana, you know, that's the way...
Do they say I'm forgotten?
Look, I'm sure you can still generate a few headlines. See, now, there's an older generation who remember you, but they're not the ones who buy the tickets these days.
You're wrong, Will, and I'll prove it.
Diana! Dorsey!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's so nice to be back here in England, and I'd like to sing a song for you, if I may, which I first did in Las Vegas. Thank you.
Calm down. So is your tits.
Stanley, I think I need a little help here. Well, if the rest of you is as big as your mouth, why don't you come backstage after the show? My God, you are a big boy. What are you, 6'6"?
Yeah.
Pity the inches are all in the wrong place. Ah, now, that's more my style. All meat, a real treat. Stanley, music, please. Let there be you. Let there be me. Let there be oysters under the sea.
Sorry I'm late. It's impossible to find. Not exactly Caesar's palace.
Not kidding.
Bye-bye. Bye. Hello, darling.
You know, I thought I could just come back and pick up where I left off. Didn't mean I'd be opening shops and touring working men's clubs. Help yourself. Oh, cheers. Cheers. What the hell? I've already got the reputation of being a drinker. I might as well enjoy it.
Your audience looks a bit rough.
Rough but friendly. That's Phil. He works in the paint factory. Brian has proposed to me 3 times already, and Graham bought these drinks out of his doll money. He wouldn't take no for an answer.
It sounds a bit like you.
You've got to keep going, haven't you? The show must go on.
Always the professional. Oh, Di, you won't have to do this forever.
You know, when I came up on the stage tonight, I thought perhaps I should have stayed in America.
The way things were with Dickie.
He's coming over next week to discuss a divorce settlement.
There'll be a load of laughs.
I don't care about the divorce. I just don't want my boys growing up without me. Still, I suppose I just have to live with it.
In essence, then, Miss Dors, you agree that Mr. Dawson should retain custody of the children?
What choice have I got? I can hardly drag them round on tour with me, staying in one hotel after another, can I? They're better off where they are now.
All right. So you agree?
Provided I have access.
That's agreed. And you agree that Mr. Dawson should have the house in America?
Yes, but I'll need a place here. I can't spend the rest of my life in hotels. I'll need to buy a house.
What's stopping you?
What's stopping me is the fact I've been made bankrupt. The tax man has taken every penny I had.
There is the money you put in trust for the children.
I can't touch that.
The trust can use that money to enable you to buy a property. It will be their possession, of course, held on behalf of the children. But at least you'll have a place. That is, if you both agree.
That's it then.
Yes, that's it, I suppose. When are you going back?
Not today. Got to get back for the show. It's really taken off in a big way. Look after yourself.
Dickie, I want the children over here as soon as I'm settled.
Oh, sure. Nanny can bring them over.
And you will let them come, won't you?
Diana, we just agreed. Didn't we?
TV series?
Yes, they want you to guest star. It's just the break you need, Diana. TV is where it's at. You've got to be in there. Only a couple of days filming, but it'll get you noticed.
So who's in it?
Alan Lake.
Alan Lake?
Yeah, they say he's a handful, but he's one of the hottest properties around.
Oh, yes, I think I know his work. So what's my part?
A stripper.
A stripper?
Over bridge of sights, to rest my eyes in shades of green, under dreaming spires, to Ichiku Park, that's where I've been. What did you do there? I got high. What did you feel there? Well, I cried. The tears
How are you going to run this set?
What?
Come on, Alan, she won't bite you.
Hello.
Alan Lake, Diana Dors.
I'm really chuffed I had the chance to work with you. I'm a big fan.
Thank you.
That's not what you said. When I told you I'd offer Diana the part, you said, oh no, not Madam Tits and Lips.
You know, I didn't miss the joke. You're not quite what I expected.
Oh, did you think I'd arrive dragging a mink coat on the floor?
Something like that. I certainly didn't expect a film star to know all her lines.
Well, you're not quite what I expected either.
What?
A hippie.
I'm not a hippie. I'm a gypsy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my grandmother was a gypsy. She left me this earring. It's a charm to ward away evil spirits.
So can you tell the future and read palms and all that?
Yeah.
Go on then. Oh dear, am I going to die or something?
No. You're going to meet a tall, dark, handsome man.
What, another one?
Underneath it all, you're the homey type.
Up you, Garcia.
What's going on here, then? I mean, in the scene.
Oh, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, absolutely. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Where are you going?
Home.
All right.
But, I don't have to.
Well, I just thought...
A quick drink.
Or a slow one.
I can drink slowly.
Good. So can I.
Is this really where you live?
You don't expect a film star to live in a council flat, do you?
No, I don't expect a bankrupt to live in a mansion and drive a roller either.
Touché.
Cecil B. DeMille. God, Diana, how many films have you made?
Too many to remember.
I hadn't started school when you started your film career.
What film career? A lot of make-believe held together by a couple of 37-inch bra cups.
Not all make-believe.
The British public wanted a sex pot, and I was the nearest thing available.
A figure like that, I'm not surprised.
Yes, the figure was good. Or at least I knew how to make it look good. Even if the face was nothing to write home about. Little eyes and lips like rubber tires.
I'd write home about your face.
Who is it then? Go on, tell me. I've told you. He's the man of my dreams. You're quite sure about that then, aren't you? You've only just met him. I was quite sure the minute I set eyes on him. Ah, you'll never learn. I don't want to learn. He makes me feel young, alive. That's all that matters. So you better tell me who it is then. Actually, you might know him. Alan Lake? Alan Lake? Yeah, I've met him once at Jerry's club. Doubt if you'd remember me, though. Why? I was too pissed at the time.
I want you to have this.
I can't believe this is happening.
My uncle bequeathed it to me. He made me promise to give it to the woman I wanted to marry. I'm in love with you.
Oh, Alan, love it. This has happened to me before. It's too quick.
Not this time.
We've only known each other a few days.
I feel like I've known you all my life. I've never been in love with anyone else.
Well, Caroline, I want you to meet Diana.
Dors.
Soon to be Lake.
Hello. Oh, don't stand on the doorstep. Come in, come in.
Hi.
Thank you. Milk, no sugar, thank you. Did you make this cake yourself?
Yes, I did, actually. It's Victoria Sponge.
So, are you going to take the family name then, Diana?
Well, when I was a child, I always wanted to be Veronica Lake, so when Alan asked me to marry him, I thought, great, I'll be Diana Lake.
Has he told you about his gypsy blood?
Oh, Dad, give over.
You see, my father was an illegitimate son of the Mad Duke of Sutherland. Oh, it's true. And he married a gypsy girl called Saran.
She was an amazing woman. She worshipped little Alan.
You never mentioned her.
I'll never forget something she said to me. She said, to know the truth, you have to go beyond your limits.
In that case, there must be a bit of the gypsy in me.
That's where his love of horses comes from. You know, gypsies love horses.
Horses in Stoke-on-Trent.
No, I learned to write when I was at drama school. I loved it. Mind you, I'm still waiting to play a cowboy.
And you know, Saran, she had occult powers. She could heal a person just by laying her hands on them.
Alan got that off her. Remember how he cured Jimmy's migraine?
Thank you. Did you?
Well, the kid was growing out of it anyway.
She could read the future, too. And she prophesied our Alan would die at the age of 33.
Cyril!
It's true.
Oh, she wasn't always right.
You better make the most of the next 5 years, then.
That's exactly what I plan to do.
What was it about Diana, Alan?
Certainly not my money.
In fact, Diana is very warm, very down to earth.
Thanks to the Inland Revenue.
Alan, what about the difference in age?
It doesn't matter.
Ask him that when I'm 64. Seriously, though, I finally met somebody who wants the same things as I want.
Family.
God willing.
Where are you going on your honeymoon, Diana? Where are you going to work? You look this way.
that I haven't got.
How's Jason?
He had hiccups.
Nice little bugger he takes after me.
He's all right now. It's a good script, isn't it? Oh, my own series at last. I can't wait.
Queenie's a great part. Blousy old tart living on a council estate in Leeds.
Perfect. The new Diana Dors. You won't be late, will you?
I'll be late. The pub shuts at 2.
Can't believe this. We've been here 10 minutes.
What's going on?
Don't know. It's a new guy. I think it's a new guy.
Go and have a look. Go on.
What time do you call this, you dozy bugger? He's half asleep, stupid git. Don't believe it. Thank you very much.
Ooh! Yeah!
You jelly bastard!
You're out, pay up.
Best of 7.
Not a chance, pay up.
You're gonna make me? Hey? Hey?
Oh, I'm sorry, love.
You clumsy gate.
Let me get you another one.
That's it. I've had enough of you two. Drink up and you're out.
It was an accident. I said I was sorry.
Get out of here, the pair of you.
Who the hell do you think you are?
I think I'm the relief manager. Who do you think you are? Mr. Diana Dors?
I'm Alan Lake. My wife is Mrs. Lake.
Suit yourself, Mr. Dors.
Why should I plead guilty to something I didn't do?
Oh, love, I know it's unfair, but you want to get this over and done with as soon as possible, don't you?
That's the only way to speed things up. You've no previous convictions, so they should be lenient.
Except for a 30-bob fine, the drama's called for being drunk and disorderly.
You are sure about this, aren't you?
Well, it's up to the judge, but Alan should get a suspended sentence.
All right, well, then we'll drive straight onto the studios and be there in time for the read-through.
Crimes of violence are all too prevalent today. It must not be thought that anyone can indulge in this kind of behavior without being sent to prison. You will go to prison for 18 months. Take him down.
Promised Alan I'd get a tree and make our Christmas for Jason. He said he'd close his eyes tonight and think of us all huddled up together in front of the fire. I can't bear to think of him all alone in there.
I can't bear to think of you on your own here.
No, I'm not alone. I've got Jason.
Look, Di, why don't I pop over tomorrow with Mum and bring some turkey and a few crackers or something?
No, we'll be fine. Come on, you better get off. You've got stockings to put up. Give my love to everyone, won't you?
Of course I will. You sure you won't come over tomorrow?
Don't fuss, I'll be all right.
I'll give you a call in the morning.
Okay.
let me booze.
Well, it's doing you no harm. You look great.
How's Jason?
He's putting on weight. He looks like a horse. Do you want me to bring him next time?
No. No, I'd love to see him, but I hate you having to come here.
Highlight of my month.
I count every minute until you're here. I think I'd die if you couldn't come.
Oh, Alan, I'm sorry.
What?
I don't quite know how to tell you this.
Just tell me.
Sweetheart, listen, I've got to do a film in Spain next month with Racco Welsh. I hate to miss the visit, but I really haven't got any choice.
I thought you was going to say there's someone else.
You silly?
Is there? I mean, have you been out with anyone?
Alan, for God's sake, why would I want to go out with anybody else? I love you. All that matters to me is when you're released. I even count the days off in my little calendar. Look.
I'm sorry, love. I get paranoid in this place.
Oh, Alan, we're so lucky. We've got each other and we've got Jason. We've got a whole future ahead of us. I've got something for you. Come here.
You're encouraging bad habits.
It's just something to keep you warm. Till I can.
These are your children?
Oh, yeah.
You've got 3 of them?
Yeah, that's right. It's great to see you.
Tell you what, do you want to live? Yeah, come on then.
Great,
Just here.
thanks. How's Alan?
Oh, he's all right. At least I know where he is at night.
Come on, let's get in.
Plenty of room for everybody.
Oh, does that feel nice? Yeah. This is great, thanks.
Alan. Thank God you're home. Diana's done nothing to count the days since you left. So boring.
Alan, when you got out, what did you want above all?
I wanted a good breakfast without porridge. After I'd kissed Diana, of course.
What next, Di? A good holiday?
Oh, no, I'm afraid there are no holidays for Alan.
Oh, what then?
He's back at the Old Bailey on Monday in handcuffs again.
What?
You are starring in a film of Dixon of Dock Green, playing a lodger in a boarding house. Guess who's playing the landlady? Alan, stay there.
How will you be spending the next couple of days, Alan?
Well, hopefully I'll spend some time with Jason and just get used to being home again.
Do you have any comics you can... His name is Sapphire.
Oh, Diana, not too much.
Come on, Alan. Get up there.
Come on, Alan.
Must have been hell for you in there.
Only hell's not seeing you each day.
I know. That was hell for me, too. Absolute hell. I'm never going to go through that again. I'm not letting you out of my sight. My
gypsy rover.
And a full spinal scan, a complete blood count, and he's on painkillers, so really we've made him as comfortable as possible.
But he will be all right, won't he?
Well, it's difficult to say.
I mean, I know it was a bad fall, I know it was serious, but surely with the right treatment...
His back is broken in 2 places. I'm afraid his condition is critical. I'm sorry, but he may not last the night.
There is a chance, though.
There is a chance, though if he survived, I'm afraid he'd probably be paralyzed.
God, please. Please, God, let him live. Please, God, spare him. Spare him.
Thanks, Lance.
Thank you.
Come on, soldier.
I've been praying for this, but I never thought you'd make it back. Only 6 weeks. Oh, someone up there must be looking after you.
Somebody is.
I've never forgiven myself. I should never have bought that horse.
Don't blame Sapphire.
No, you're right, I suppose. It's fate.
When I went in, I heard someone say, put him in a side ward, and when he pops off, he won't disturb the other patients.
I know. They told me he wouldn't last the night.
And I thought, well, I'm only 31. I'm buggered if I'm going yet.
I want you around for a very long time to come.
It's fate. But if anyone can influence it, Diana, you can.
Oh, darling, are you all right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got through on morphine. And this.
Well, you don't need that now you're at home, surely.
Oh, no, well, I don't need it.
It eases the pain. Did Alan ever need an excuse for a drink? That's got nothing to do with it. Di, I'm not attacking him. You know, Alan has always been a heavy drinker. Jill, what do you expect him to do? He's in pain. And if he didn't take a bloody drink, he'd be on morphine. And when the pain goes, do you expect him to stop? When the pain goes, he'll be back at work. It's as simple as that.
Do you hear me, you ugly lump? Because I'm a talking to. Witches, do you hear me? Good. Because I'm a talking to. They didn't get no colds. Why? Why? There was a blooming hurricane blowing through here the other night. They should be wasting away with the cold in their bones. Aren't you interested in cash, you great lump? Cash?
£30,000 when he snuffs it.
Cut!
See you tomorrow. Do you mind if I leave it on? I want to play a joke on Alan.
OK, good night, Diana.
Thank you.
Wake up! Wake up, you lump! You great ugly lump!
Hello, darling. How do you like my new image? The new Diana Dors.
Like they say, when you're no longer a star, you become a character actress.
What?
I said when you're no longer a star, you...
I heard what you said. What do you mean?
Face it, Diana, you're no pin-up, are you?
I don't claim to be a pin-up. I don't want to be a pin-up.
Take a look at yourself in the mirror. You've lost your looks. Your figure's gone to pot.
Yes, I know that. So what?
So all you get offered are these character parts. Old hags.
Old hags. Is that how you see me?
No, but they're the parts you play.
Yes, I play them. I act them because that's what I am, an actress. And I try to use what gifts I have. What the hell are you doing?
What the hell can I do?
Well, you could get off your backside and stop drinking. Try working.
You think I don't want to start working again? I'm desperate for work, but nobody wants me.
And you know why?
Why?
Because you're a hopeless, bloody drunk. You've had 3 chances since your accident, Alan, and you've blown every single one of them. Face it, that's what you are.
Is that what you think?
Yes.
You think I like being stuck here all day, going mad and desperate for a chance? I'd stop drinking tomorrow if only
Would you?
You know I would.
We've been offered an Edgar Wallace play, Murder Mistaken.
We have?
They want to try out in Brighton with a view to going into the West End.
And they want me?
They want both of us.
Diana, why didn't you say?
Because I wasn't going to take it.
What? Why not?
You know why not.
Diana, trust me. Trust me this once. I'm a pro. I won't drink when I'm working. I can handle it. Just let me get working again. I'll give up the booze.
You'd better, Alan, because I'm warning you. This is your last chance.
Is it definite?
Oh, yes, they confirmed it this morning. Where's Diana? Where's my leading lady?
She'll be here soon. We're going to the West End.
Definitely.
Which theatre?
Well, they want the vaudeville, but they're looking at dates.
I can't tell you what this means to me. I've always loved the theatre. I've been away too long.
Welcome back.
This calls for a celebration. Diana, great news. We're opening at the vaudeville.
I'm sorry, I can't.
You can't?
No, I'm afraid I can't.
Is this a joke?
No, darling, I'm pregnant.
Pregnant?
Yes, the doctor confirmed it this morning.
Can't be pregnant.
But that's what I thought, but I am.
We're opening at the vaudeville.
Well, you just have to do it without me.
No. Producers won't go without Diana.
I can't believe this.
I'm sorry.
This could be my last chance. I can't do this. My last bloody chance! I'll be finished, Alan! I'm sorry, love.
I'm having the baby, Alan.
I want you to.
Do you?
I do. I really do. Believe me. It's just that it came as such a shock. I wasn't prepared for it.
I wasn't prepared for it either, and I'm sorry about the play.
I don't give a damn about the play. I want the baby.
I don't believe you, Alan. I'm sorry.
I do. I really want the baby. And you don't have to worry about me and the booze. I'll cut right down, I swear it. I want this baby more than anything in the world.
Mr. Lake,
How is she?
she'll be all right in time.
And the baby?
I'm afraid the baby was stillborn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Time, gentlemen, please. Drink up now. Drink up now, Mr. Lake.
Same again.
It's past closing time. You've had enough, Mr. Lake.
Yes, Mr. Lake, you've had enough, Mr. Lake. You've had more than enough, Mr. Lake. Canst thou not minister to a mind diseased? Pluck from the memory a rooted sorrow. Macbeth, Act 5, Scene 3.
Jason, come here. Come to Mummy. He's a good boy. I'll put you to bed, shall we? Alan. Alan!
What?
Get to bed! You bastard! You drunken bastard!
Just leave me alone.
Oh, I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you alone, all right? You can destroy yourself, Alan, but I will not let you destroy Jason. I'm taking Jason to Brighton for a few days. I'm staying with Jill. I don't want you here when I come back.
Diana, I promise it won't happen again.
You've said that too often. I mean it, Alan. You're upsetting Jason, and I won't have that. I want you gone when I come back.
Diana, I beg you, please. Please, one last chance.
You know your trouble, Alan. You won't admit you're an alcoholic.
I know.
Well, you'll never beat it until you do.
I'll give it up. I mean it. I'll stop. I'll give it up.
It's not that easy, Alan. You'll need professional help.
I'll need your help more than anything.
Oh, you idiot. You know you always have my help.
I'll go to a clinic. Just give me a month. Let me see if I can do it. If I can't, I won't bother you. Just give me this last chance.
Very pretty.
Thank you, darling. Ta-da!
Oh.
You had no idea. To my Valentine, who I love and worship.
Speech, Mum. Yeah. Come on, Diana. Come on. Speech. Come on.
Well, Alan and I have been together so long that it's as if our roots have intertwined like twin oak trees. But I have a poem here which I've written, and if I may, I'll read it to you. What is a lake? A lake is a child man who will quote Dylan Thomas at random, read Shakespeare aloud halfway through the night, shout too much and more than likely have a punch-up, but give him a comic book and a bottle of pop in bed, then you'll never hear another word all evening.
Brilliant, Diana. Brilliant. Well, now, come on, a little more champagne.
I shall cut the cake.
Oh, yes.
Cut the cake.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks wonderful.
Diana.
What's the matter?
It's my stomach. It's been like this all day.
You should have said. Shall I call the doctor?
No, I've had it before. It's easing up now anyway.
Why didn't you tell me? Oh, Diana.
Just go back to the guest. Go on. Take that. I'll be a minute.
Are you sure?
Oh!
Diana, was it cancer? What operation did you have?
How are you feeling?
Yes, it was cancer, but they caught it in time. I've had the most marvellous surgeons, and even though my stomach looks like Swindon Railway Yard, thank God I seem to be in the clear.
Good on you, Di. You'll beat it.
Of course I will. Listen, if they'd named the Titanic Diana Dors, she never would have sunk. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well done, Di.
Wonderful.
Looking great.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
How long are you going to be good for that? Here. Have a good long rest.
Thanks, love.
How's it going?
Well, if nobody else is going to tell the truth about me, then I am.
Remember what my granny said. To know the truth, you must go beyond your limits.
I think you can safely say I've done that. But I'm not going to do a whitewash.
Not many people get paid so well for going over the top.
I was paid a fortune for playing the sexy blonde. And I'll probably do it all again, but I paid a price, though. All the serious work I've done just gets forgotten.
It's hidden under the other stuff, that's all.
You're so lovely to me. Gosh, was that really me?
Who else could that be but Diana Dors?
You know, sometimes I feel like two completely different people. I mean, I know who I am at home, but the rest of the time, professionally, I'm just pretending to be her, Diana Dors. This is the real me. This is the Diana Dors I like to remember, not the blonde bombshell. But there you are. All that the people want to remember is the pin-up girl.
The pin-up who came off the pedestal.
What?
That's not how they see you now.
How do they see me now?
Now they see you as sort of modern-day Gracie Fields.
Is that intended as a compliment?
They do. Diana Dors, the salt of the earth, the people's queen, a star.
I'd love to believe it. But, you know, if I had the choice between being adored by 1,000,000 strangers and being loved by one man, well, then there'd be no contest.
Diana, what are you doing?
I just thought I'd sign some of these while I had a moment. The publishers need them as soon as possible.
The publisher can wait. You shouldn't be lifting things.
Lakey, don't fuss.
I don't think I should leave you.
Don't be silly. Go and do your film.
I don't think I can trust you to take it easy for a couple of weeks.
Oh, darling, you can trust me.
You will be all right if I go.
I'll be all right as soon as I get back to work.
You shouldn't even be thinking about working. You need a rest, a good, long rest.
I rest best when I'm working. I just can't believe it. They're closing the place down. The management just told me that they're going to close the bars. 18 years I've been here. I know more about this place and the people who come here and why than the whole of the council put together.
Cal, print that one. Di, that was sensational. And you look so beautiful.
Thank you, all of you.
Listen, now, you want to have a little rest, or can
No,
we...
no, let's get the job done.
Okay, everybody, next setup. Camera over here.
I'll just have a listen to your heart. I really thought she was getting better.
She asks too much of herself. She should be resting.
That's what I keep telling her, but she won't listen. It's got to be serious to keep Diana in bed.
Yes. I'm going to try you on a new course of pills, Diana.
Oh, what are they?
Oh, it's a new treatment, specifically for cancer. Should be a lot easier for you than the chemotherapy.
Oh, that's good. I've got a lot to do.
Yes. Well, I'll see you next week then.
Thank you. Can I go up now?
Yes. I'm putting her on painkillers.
She insists on carrying on working. Shouldn't she be resting?
Well, I think it's probably better for her to carry on working, as long as she feels up to it.
How long will that be?
A matter of weeks.
Weeks?
No, I'm terribly sorry. There's nothing more we can do.
I'm relieved I don't have to face any more chemotherapy.
At least you didn't lose any hair.
Jill, darling, how could I possibly lose my hair with all this bleach holding it in?
Bleach or no bleach, you look terrific.
Oh, thank you.
You look lovely.
You know, that's what they said when I did steaming. They were so kind.
I know. I heard you were great. But, Di, why don't you give yourself a break? I mean, God knows you deserve it. Why do you keep working all the time?
Because I love it. It's what I do.
Oh, Di.
It's slaughtering me.
Diana.
Oh, God, Alan.
It's all right. It's all right now.
I feel so upset.
Say it. Say it, love.
I'm so scared.
You should be scared.
scary thing. But I'm not letting you go. You can't be that selfish. What would happen to Jason and me?
Diana, you taught me never to give up. You taught me to fight for myself, even when I was fighting against myself. It wasn't the clinic that got me off the booze. It was you.
Oh, darling.
It's true. It was your belief in me. Well, I believe in you, too. You're going to get better. I'll make sure of that. We'll beat this together. You promise?
Yes, we'll beat it. How am I today? I'll never know until I read my daily bulletin.
Listen to this. Die, a nation is praying for you, pulling for you. You're our solid golden only. The very best of unbeatable British. Our own. Bounce back soon.
I will. Bounce back.
The condition of Diana Dors in hospital is said to be critical. After her first operation last month, Diana had received the all clear, but has returned for more tests.
She's ready now, Mr. Lake.
Thank you. Oh, love, you look so beautiful.
Thank you.
The necklace is the wrong way around.
Story of my life. Wrong way around.
Oh, I love you so much.
I love you too, darling. You and Jason. You've given me everything. Look after him for me.
My darling. I love you.
He's actually doing something.
I have lost my wife and soulmate. My son has lost a friend and mother. And the world has lost a legend.
Say anything to him, Patricia.
Would you like a drink?
Alan, you all right?
What time are they coming to view the house?
10 o'clock. You look a bit pale. Do you think you want to put some colour on your cheeks?
17 years ago.
Fair enough.
17 years ago today I met her. I'll take it upstairs.
Dirty place. You see any spiders will scream me head off.
Come and sit here.
That mucky floor.
Hello, Alan Lake.
Alan, it's Jill. You feeling okay?
Yes, I'm fine, Jill, fine.
Do you want me to come round?
No, don't come round today. I've got people viewing the house. It's crawling with visitors.
Must be difficult for you. Without her there.
I can't believe she's been gone 5 months.
I know, Alan. Me too.
Feels like only yesterday she was here.
I know. It's very hard.
17 years ago.
It was a long time.
17 years.
I took the bus from Ballyrush and she was heavy laden.
Is there anything I can do?
No, really, Jill, there's nothing you can do today.
Are you sure? I'll call you soon.
Ring on Monday. We'll fix something up.
Okay, look after yourself.
Thanks.
Bye.
The bus from Ballyrush and she was heavy laden. Away we went on Collingwood Street, it's on the way today. And it's all life. I went to the races 'cause I'm the 92. 1862, the sun was afternoon. I took the bus from Ballyrush and she was heavy laden.
Well, I can't see anything in it myself. There's no glamour. I like glamour, don't you? Archie said that picture meant everything to somebody, and he got it for nothing. Can you beat him? Archie never says when he'll be back. Just says, if anyone drops round, try and entertain him. Well, I'm trying.